Close your eyes and listen carefully. First, you hear hooves striking earth, slow and rhythmic, dust rising beneath wooden wheels. Then the sound shifts. Iron becomes engine, breath becomes combustion, and the road stretches farther than the eye can see. The time machine does not flash with lights. It rolls forward on a path carved into the ground. We are not just traveling through history. We are traveling through the evolution of human desire. Every wheel that ever turned on land carried more than bodies. It carried our fear of being left behind and our hunger to move ahead. In the age of horse-drawn carriages, movement was intimate. You felt every bump of the road, every change in terrain. Distance had weight. Travel required patience, endurance, and trust in another living creature. The horse was not just transportation, it was partnership. Land was not conquered yet. It was endured. Villages were separated by days of journey. The world felt vast because speed was limited, and in that slowness, human perception was different. Time was measured by sunlight, not by urgency. The carriage reveals something about early human psychology. We moved because survival demanded it, not because convenience tempted us. Travel was purposeful. It required planning. It required commitment. When someone left town, they were truly leaving. Movement was rare enough to be meaningful. The road was not yet an everyday habit. It was an event. In a world where mobility was scarce, presence had depth. Then came the automobile. The engine replaced muscle. Fuel replaced feed. And something radical happened. Movement became personal. No longer dependent on animal stamina or public schedules, individuals could decide when and where to go. The car did more than accelerate travel. It amplified autonomy. For the first time, ordinary people could command distance on their own terms. The automobile reflected a psychological shift from patience to immediacy. We were no longer content to move slowly. We wanted freedom on demand. The open road became a symbol of independence. Entire cultures romanticized it. Driving was not just transport, it was identity. It meant control, power, and the illusion of endless possibility. You did not just travel in a car, you escaped in it. But freedom always carries consequences. As cars multiplied, cities reshaped themselves around speed. Streets widened, suburbs expanded. Life reorganized around the assumption that distance no longer mattered. Yet something subtle changed in us. The road stopped being an experience and became a utility. What once required preparation became routine. The extraordinary became ordinary. Then emerged the bus. If the car symbolized individual freedom, the bus symbolized shared destiny. It represented efficiency at scale. Many people, one vehicle, one route. In crowded cities and growing populations, the bus became a solution to collective movement. It asked individuals to surrender some autonomy for shared benefit. The bus schedule dictated time. The route defined direction. This shift reveals another psychological truth. Humans oscillate between individuality and community. We crave independence, yet we cannot function without systems. The bus is a compromise between personal desire and social necessity. It reflects the recognition that roads are shared spaces. Mobility is no longer just about me, it is about us. In the bus, strangers sit side by side, moving toward different lives along the same path. It is a quiet metaphor for society itself. And then we arrive at highways, vast concrete arteries cutting across landscapes, connecting cities with relentless precision. Highways are not vehicles, they are infrastructure. They are declarations of intent. They say that movement should be constant, uninterrupted, optimized. Where dirt roads once followed natural curves, highways slice through mountains and bridge across rivers. Land is reshaped to serve speed. Highways reveal a deeper anxiety, the fear of delay. In a world that measures productivity in minutes, slowing down feels like failure. Traffic jams frustrate us not because they are catastrophic, but because they interrupt momentum. We have built entire economic systems dependent on continuous flow. Goods, workers, commuters, all moving in synchronized patterns. The highway is the physical manifestation of modern urgency. Yet beneath this triumph of engineering lies a paradox. The faster we move, the less we notice. The carriage rider felt every mile. The early driver felt the thrill of motion. On the highway, speed becomes numbness. Landscapes blur. Journeys become transitions rather than experiences. We measure distance not in scenery, but in time saved. Efficiency replaces wonder. Land transportation across centuries mirrors the evolution of our inner world. The horse carriage reflects humility before nature. The automobile reflects the awakening of personal freedom. The bus reflects collective adaptation. The highway reflects industrialized urgency. Each stage answers the same underlying question: how much control do we want over our path? But control is never absolute. The carriage could break an axle. The car could run out of fuel. The bus could miss a schedule. The highway could collapse into congestion. Every system built to reduce uncertainty introduces new forms of dependency. We have replaced reliance on horses with reliance on oil. We have replaced village paths with global supply chains. The illusion of mastery grows stronger, yet our vulnerability evolves rather than disappears. Perhaps the most profound shift is not technological, but psychological. In the age of the carriage, staying still was normal. In the age of the highway, staying still feels wrong. Movement has become expectation. We chase opportunities in new cities. We commute long distances daily. We define ambition by how far we are willing to go. Land, once boundary, has become background. But what are we truly pursuing as wheels keep turning? Is it success, belonging, escape, or proof that we are progressing? The road tempts us with forward motion, but it rarely asks whether the direction is meaningful. Highways stretch infinitely ahead, but they do not tell us why we are driving. Standing on an overpass at night, watching streams of headlights flow like rivers of light, you can sense both achievement and restlessness. Humanity has learned to move faster than ever before on solid ground. We have stitched continents together with asphalt and concrete, yet inside, many still feel stuck. Mobility does not automatically create clarity. The journey from carriage to highway is the story of a species refusing to accept limits. It is also the story of a species constantly redefining what freedom means. At first, freedom was the ability to travel at all. Then it became the ability to travel alone. Later, it became the ability for everyone to travel efficiently. Now it often means the ability to arrive faster than anyone else. So here is the question that lingers beyond the roar of engines and the glow of streetlights. As we build wider highways and faster vehicles, are we truly expanding our lives? Or are we simply accelerating our pace? The road ahead is open. But have we ever paused long enough to ask whether the direction we are speeding toward is the one we truly chose?